I'm vengeance.
All right, I'm here. The AWO in the house. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the AWO. How you guys doing? Hope you're all good, man. Hope you're doing all good. Kicking ass, taking prisoners. What's up? Like, share, subscribe, comment below. Got some things to talk about tonight's stream, guys. Yeah, I'm talking John Cena today. Okay, the Dave Bautista. I'm talking Dave Bautista. I want you to know. I mean, this has been debunked. He's debunked it. We're going to talk Dave Bautista. We're going to talk John Cena. And I don't know what else I'm going to talk about. Oh, Blinded saw it. Thank you. I want to talk about it too. So that's why I'm late, guys. I'm late because I watched the finale of Welcome to Derry. Oh, man. The Welcome to Derry, I'm going to invite Blinded. I want to talk about that too. Maybe we'll do, okay. But what an episode. It revealed a lot about the future of the show and the It movies and a possible universe building here. So we're going to talk about that too. Okay. Little TJ's here. Okay. And I mean universe, I'm not just talking about involving it. Okay. And a lot of answers. We, for example, we remember last week, me and Blind were talking about it. We're talking about Richie, the kid that died in the fire in the bar, and we talked about. Oh, is it Richie? Is it Richie in the movies? Is it in the movies? This episode kind of explains why there's two Richies in this world, in this universe. That explains why. I'll get to that. Because me and Blindness and everybody else in the chat might have thought it was just a coincidence. There's just a coincidence. Nope, there's a connection. There's a connection there. Why there was two Richies, or Rickies, or whatever in this in it, the It universe, the Welcome to Derry, and the It movies. This episode explained it. Okay, so on. All right, but yeah, let's talk Brainiac. Bautista. Okay, I want you to know something. James Gunn, right out the gate. James Gunn said this is not true. Dave Bautista is not the front runner to become Brainiac. Okay, this is true. He said that. He says he's not the front runner. He's not in the running to become Brainiac. Okay? He said that. James Gunn said that replying to on Threads. Okay? Replying that to Threads. He said that on Threads. So he denied the report. And he says, Dave Bautista could come in the DCU anytime. Yeah, we thought we messed up big time. We look like fools. Yeah, we definitely look like fools. But can we get back to Bautista? Now, James Gunn says it's not true. Here's the thing. Do you really believe guys, do you believe if James Gunn had a role for Bautista in the DCU, do you really think Bautista would have to audition for a role if James Gunn has somebody in mind for Bautista, if Bautista's perfect for a role? I find it hard to believe that, because some directors, obviously they do auditions, but in movies they always, not every movie has an audition, right? If James Gunn specifically probably has. If James Gunn wanted Bautista for a specific role, he's not going to do an audition for that role. He's not going to have auditions for that role. No, directors will always hold auditions if they have a perfect actor or actress for the role. They're going to try to get them, and if they say no, they might hold auditions or might go to the second person they have on their list. I don't think Bautista will do Bane. I don't think Bautista will be Bane. Okay, but now Dave Bautista says really the potential for his Brainiac is really out there in the sense of Bautista's Brainiac. Like, can you see Bautista being Brainiac? Right, as because Brainiac to me is something that Bautista wouldn't play. It's a very different character from a lot of characters he plays in his movies. Very different from Drax. Brainiac's more precise, more intelligent, more control, more okay. And the Drax character. Drax is a good guy, right? Okay, obviously. Yeah, Bautista in Dune, he's really just a brute. If you really think about it, he's kind of just a brute in Dune. A brute. Who's dead. He's not in Brute Dune anymore. He's not going to be in the third movie. He's dead. We know that. And his brother character was more the brother in that character. His brother. Yeah, see the thing with Brainiac, when he gets mad, when he gets frustrated, Brainiac doesn't lash out. Brainiac is usually very much in control. Even when he is angry, he doesn't lash out like a Darkseid would, or a Lex Luthor would, or other villains would. He was angry. If you really know Brainiac, when he's angry, frustrated, he doesn't lash out. He doesn't lash out. He doesn't. He's usually not unhinged. Even the alien form. Wait, this is a cool red. Oh, just be quiet. Make sure to join membership, stuff like that, please. If you have membership, check if you're still a member. Make sure to send super chats, like, share, subscribe, comment below. Do all that shit for me, guys. Let's see if I don't know where Degrassi is. Just check Red. I know Red. I think you're still a member. Just check Red, just in case. Wait a minute. Now people want Gunther to retire Brock Lesnar. that might make Gunther the babyface. Sorry. That's gonna happen. Brock and Gunther are down. It's gonna happen. But Bautista's Brainiac, it's a weird choice. Because Brainiac is bald. He's kind of bald, right? Whether he's artificial or not. He is bald. Bautista's bald, and Bautista's lost all the way. And Brainiac doesn't necessarily need to be muscle-like or anything like that, right? Doesn't need necessarily. Okay, because Brainiac relies more on his intelligence than brawn, and right. And I haven't really seen Bautista play characters relying on brawn more than muscle, really. Even when he's trying more serious roles. I see him try some serious roles, but I see him do a lot of comedy and try to do some horror, but try to play the other comedy or yeah. If it's the guy from Morbius who's Brainiac, oh, you're not talking Jared Leto, right? But the thing is, he's actually a good actor. I mean, Matt Smith, he's actually a good actor. I just can't picture Brainiac's face to look like that. Uh, and it's that one actor who's apparently in the running from it's not Revenge of the Nerds, is it? No, that's a different actor. I forget. This is one actor that's apparently in the running who has a weird voice that doesn't sound like a Brainiac. Shouldn't sound like that either. Like the thing is, Brainiac is whoever plays Brainiac. Brainiac has a distinct voice. Like Batista, if he ever plays Brainiac, can he can he talk like Brainiac? Because the tone of his voice, how Brainiac talks, whether right, mostly from the animated stuff. Obviously, comic books, you can't really tell if somebody talks, but you get a sense how their voice would sound, right? But if you read it and if you watch the animation, you know how Brainiac sounds. He sounds very much like how a robot, an android would talk, with basically a robot would talk, but actually with a mind of its own, right? Right, and you need an actor is going to play Brainiac. They need able to. Yes, they do. They could Batista be able to change his voice that way? Because if you listen to Batista's voice in all his movies, it sounds like it's very threatening, it's very powerful, right? It's very deep. Brainiac is more soothed, calming, but in a in a sinister way, really. Okay, he's not like Darkseid, where when you hear Darkseid talk, it's very deep and threatening, right? You could tell, oh, this guy you got to be scared, right? Scared. If I had to compare Brainiac to one wrestler who doesn't yell, as a heel doesn't yell, but is very sinister with the tone of his voice, it's Jake the Snake Roberts. If you ever listen to Jake the Snake Roberts back in the day cut promos as a heel, he doesn't yell into the mic. Like wrestlers, most of the time wrestlers yell into the mic back then, especially back then. He doesn't yell into the mic, but when he talks as a heel, like, oh, this guy, this guy is slippery, this guy is sneaky. Brainiac is like that too, okay? Can Batista talk like that? Yeah, Brainiac is kind of evil Spock, basically, in a way, yeah. Can Brainiac talk? Can Batista make his voice sound like that? Okay, can he talk like that? Now, who voiced Brainiac in the animated series? I'm trying to find that. Corey Burden. I don't know who that is. Okay. Can he voice, right? Can he? Like the thing with Brainiac, the body of Brainiac's body is. I have no problem. I think Batista's body now is fine for Brainiac. Brainiac does not need to look wrestler like, with a big body or anything like that. Okay, he doesn't need to look like that. That's not what Brainiac's strength is. Okay, it's intelligence. It's in his voice. Now, obviously, James Gunn shut this down. Shut this down. Okay, and it's really because, like, look, if you want to compare a character similar to Brainiac in a way, it's James Spader's Ultron. Yeah. The voice of Ultron, the Age of Ultron. Despite, well, there is no Superman movie in 2006. So, okay. So, James Spader, if you want to compare how Brainiac should sound similar, like, it's kind of Ultron, how Ultron would sound like. And James Spader's Ultron, despite Ultron there's a lot of jokes from Ultron, James Spader's Ultron. That's because it kind of inherited Iron Man's personality, but that's how Brainiac should sound like. I mean, James Spader voiced if maybe or hinted at least I don't know Lance Hersigan in, but that's how Brainiac should sound, kind of like the way Ultron's tone of voice is. Okay, Brainiac is when he's angry. You don't know if you know he's angry, but it doesn't seem like he's angry. Okay. No, that's just a rumor of Bautista. I mean, Bautista's been rumored to be in the DCU. And James Gunn said like 5 or 6 characters, different characters. And the DCU fans have come up with Bane, Brainiac, and others. I have the feeling that fans are going to keep fan casting, assuming Batista will end up in the DCU. And it's going to go on and on because, yeah, a high level listener, he just won't be on Hinge. I have a feeling James Gunn, it's eventually cast Batista. Now, I don't think Batista wants to play Brainiac. Okay. The thing is, people we want to see Brainiac, right? We want to see Brainiac on the big screen. Brainiac has potential to be a very boring character. A very boring character because the thing about Brainiac has no charisma, really. No charisma. He's still a threat. He has no charisma. That's the thing about Brainiac. And I love villains with charisma. So here's a chance Brainiac could be either really, really good or really, really bad. Okay. Now we all want to see Brainiac for a long time. Gone close a couple times. Right? Tim Burton, Kevin Smith, everything they were going to work on, what's going to be Nicolas Cage, was all going to be Brainiac, right? Brainiac. I think Superman 3, the Superman 3, the Christopher Reeve movie was going to be, was supposed to be Brainiac. They changed that too. Okay? They changed that. Okay. Oh, Bob Weimer. Yeah, Bob Weimer just passed away, man. Bob Weimer. I'm just typing stuff on my phone. Beware. Yeah, Bob Weimer and his wife just passed away. And a murder investigation. Oh my god, they might have been murdered. I'm serious. Go check it out, man. Bob Weiner's wife. Oh my god. I'll be right back. Be right Shit. Seriously, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Holy shit. Huh? What? Oh yeah, I mean, oh wow, um, wow, 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 wow. I'm in
It was
shock.
good.
Well,
What is good?
Wagner is dead. They confirmed his death.
Yeah, I just saw that. It was
Murder too.
fire.
Murder.
Murder? Oh
Yeah, I
wait, it was
mean, a
arson?
murder investigation because the police found laceration rounds found on both individuals consistent with a knife.
Holy shit! I didn't see that. I saw it. I thought it was a fire. I didn't see that part. Holy
Well,
shit,
yeah,
man! What the fuck? Oh man, what? Oh my god!
yeah,
Hold on,
yeah, man. Go check it out.
um, shit! I didn't even know he directed Stand by Me. You know, I was just damn. I didn't even
Yeah,
know that.
a lot of oh yeah, so many good movies in
Yeah, and
the
Princess Bride. Holy
Prince Jerry
shit! He got
Marcel.
fucking. Stand by Me is one of my favorite movies, and Misery.
That would be a
Wow.
great movie.
Yeah, Stand by Me, man. That's like one of my favorite movies. I think I have to rewatch it again, probably soon. Because I'm like, I was just thinking about that movie because of it. Because it's like that's like the one Stephen King trope. That's like my favorite like trope. The kids with the kids and stuff.
Yeah,
And
it's one of Stephen King's weird non-horror things.
well, yeah, but it's still dark. It's still like a dark
It
story.
is dark. Well, because there's a lot of issues. There's a lot of issues in that movie, right? Like you're talking
Yeah,
about.
the trope. He does the trope way better than I mean, like Stranger Things. I don't think does the trope really well. Stand by Me is like I feel like the perfect example of that trope, or the best
Stranger
iteration.
Things. Stranger Things kind of went away from that a little bit, and they're trying to get it back
Yeah,
in the first four
they
episodes.
just turn it into more of like melodrama
Yeah.
instead of it being like actual like like the kids are more disturbed by life and stuff, right?
Hmm.
Like this show. This show does it. Sorry.
The show's
By the way,
great.
when the show was so fucking peak. Holy shit. This was definitely the best show of this year for sure, without a doubt. Hard to argue. I know people crying about the CGI. Nah, no, no. This show was genuinely one of the best shows this year. I mean, and they dropped a ton of fucking bombs on us in the
Oh
last
yeah.
episode.
Oh yeah. A lot of things that connect. Possible spin-offs, like a universe
Yeah,
building show coming out of this. With
yeah,
Hanlon.
they
Hanlon definitely.
uh, uh yeah, Dick. I always mix up the two
Dick.
the
It's
two
Dick. It's
names.
Dick.
Yeah,
It's
but
Dick.
it's Dick Halloran, and then there's
Holler.
Hanlon. Yeah.
Yeah. Hanlon's the other one. Whoops. Yeah.
Yes.
It's very sound similar. It's like, oh,
Yeah, because
yeah.
we were getting mixed up with the names, and that was another like twist because everybody was like trying to guess like what other kid was connected to the Losers Club, and that one, yeah, I don't think anybody called that one out,
Yeah, we thought it
and
was just a
that one made
coincidence last week.
we just thought it was a
I mean,
strange like, oh, the names are similar, Richie, Rich. No,
yeah,
that was supposed to be intentional. Oh,
it
and
was
it
on
was like, oh
purpose.
shit.
Yeah, she named her. Yeah, from the movies. Yeah, she named her son after because of their first love.
After,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and then yeah, first off, one this episode, like the CGI, not CGI, the cinematography was so fucking good.
The only
This
issue I
felt
have.
like a movie. This out of all the
Yeah,
episodes, this one felt like the most movie like,
the thing
especially
is,
when he was so fucking
you know,
peak, man.
the only issue The only issue I have is they explain that Pennywise. It explains that Richie is one of the kids that helped kills him in the
Yes.
future. He can see in the future. We already saw that movie, and it's like, Pennywise must have failed a bunch of times then.
No, I think that pretty much confirmed that this is a sequel. This is not a it's not
Oh,
just a prequel. Is
is
it the
it?
ending? No, yeah, it's a prequel and a sequel.
Okay.
Because of what yeah, well, especially the ending, like what they say at the ending.
Yeah.
And this is why the show is going back, is because because Pennywise, because
Must have
this is the
prevented his
thing,
death.
right? Yeah, he's trying to prevent his death, which he's aware of. He knows that he's dead, and technically, because
Yeah.
he can see in the past, present, and future, I guess he knows that he dies or it,
Mhm.
right? So
Not Pennywise. It. Yeah.
yeah, so it could be possible that they might actually make part three. They could make a part three. The only issue is, obviously, there's no book. There's been I keep when we were
Well,
talking about before.
you think to
I
do that?
think Steve.
You think Stephen King would be okay with that?
Yes, I think he. Well, to be honest, I think he's going to write sequel to it.
Okay.
I'm convinced that he's going to do it now. Because before it wasn't really looking like it, but he was involved with the show. Like he was the one that kind of gave them suggestions on what to do,
Hmm.
and also
Yeah, I'm sure.
in a lot of his recent books, there's been a lot of and you got to remember all his books are connected. It's just that they're
This
different genres and stuff.
this
But
this
one,
episode showed it with the Mist. The Mist. Uh, that's from the Mist
yeah,
movie,
the
kind of.
well, no, I don't think the mist was just like there for
I know,
ambience and
but
atmosphere.
it's the Mist is from a Stephen King, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a reference to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that it is the mist,
No. Yeah.
because the
Yeah.
mist was, it was all that fucking aliens and all that.
I
Yeah,
kind of laughed. I kind of laughed when he saw like the spirit or like the spirit of Richie just give it putting it the middle finger.
yeah, the middle finger.
I laughed at that part.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, that
man,
yeah, that part was funny. But also when Pennywise was skipping on the ice like that with his eyes,
yeah,
that shit was so fucking. That was like one of the best shots in the entire episode.
I like.
Where he's just skipping on the ice trying to get to them. I was like, oh man,
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I mean, he could be hurt. He just can't be killed. No, I mean, he can be killed, but
yeah,
the only way they haven't figured out
yeah,
how
because they
to.
blew off his head. They shot him. That was
Yeah,
also cool too when they shot him in the head, and then he
he
was
shot him
like,
again.
yeah, and then but then he was like regenerating it
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
There was a lot of like trippy shit he was doing. Like he was like the skin was like ripping off, and he was like turning into all the creatures that he turned into this season. And mm,
that
yeah, there was a lot of
fucking
well,
military
and
is so fucking dumb.
yeah, the military really just they're about to just cause like fucking absolute mayhem. Holy shit.
Oh, and
Like they were gonna fuck up everything.
well, like it's funny because right, what? No, I forget that Haaland, right? Haaland's family, not
Yeah.
Howland, right? They were gonna leave, but they decided to stay. And Ronnie and I
Yes.
forget the son's name. Will, is it Will?
Yes.
Okay, they kiss, right? And
Yeah.
then they decided to stay. Right? They were going to leave, right? They decided to stay, but Ronnie and her dad leave.
Yeah, they were always gonna leave because remember
Yeah,
his dad's
yeah,
the dad is supposed to be dead, and he's obviously wanted for still for the
yeah,
kids, right?
yeah. But Will thought Ronnie was going to stay.
Yeah. That she would yeah, I was gonna say, I guess with the grandmother.
Yeah, and
But the thing is, like the one thing that I guess we'll never really know is like, you know, because it's like Will is supposed to die in a fire before he has. I don't remember the son's name. In the
movies.
in the movies, yeah. he's supposed to his dad dies, and then the grandpa too. Like he doesn't remember anything, even though he was in the military. So
Mm-hmm.
that also was slightly strange. I do wonder if they'll, because like Andy Muschietti's like, oh, I want to do like
Well,
a
because
long Mike is his name. Yeah, thank you, Mike.
Helen is destined to stay in Derry because with the I forget native woman, the
Yeah,
aunt.
Rose.
They joined up with her to keep watch over the creature, right?
Yeah, but he never does anything in the movies. Like he has
I
one
know.
scene with Mike, and he's like telling him about, like warning him and stuff.
Yeah.
He could get, like about dairy and all this stuff like that. And and he
What's
was the one that shot the sheep. They were killing the sheep and stuff.
I forgot her name. I was about to call her Lucy because that girl looks like Lucy from Peanuts.
Yeah.
The cartoon version. I'm sorry, she
Uh,
does look a live action version of Lucy. Sorry, I shouldn't make fun of her. But what's her name
oh,
again? Is her
Lily?
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 Doesn't she look like Lucy from Peanuts? Charlie Brown.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Lily. So they showed her the father's the gravestone, right? I'm like, is there a
Yeah.
connection there? Like,
No, there was no. I don't.
yeah,
I don't think there was any connection. It was just that
yeah,
at the ending we saw Beverly and her mom
yeah. We
commit
saw Beverly.
suicide.
Yeah,
Yeah,
her
because that
mother.
was like one theory that people were saying that she was the mother, Lily, but that didn't really make sense because of the name.
No,
But yeah, they show the what's her name
Marsh.
at the ending.
It's Marsh, right? The last Beverly Marsh,
Yeah,
the
no,
nurse. They
no,
show the
the
nurse getting older. Yeah,
nurse,
26
yeah,
years
getting
later.
older, and then
Yeah,
she's there, and she
yeah,
tells her, "Oh yeah, nobody, nobody really dies in dairy." And I
yeah.
think that's hinting. That's a hint that I don't. That yeah, it is
Well,
not actually dead. Which I mean,
yeah,
that he
because
it never really.
the first It movie is in 80. It's 80. It was 27 years. So this is
Yeah.
the fast forward 26 years. So the first It movie took a year after. Would take a year after, right? I think 89. I
Uh,
think the first
yeah,
It
yeah.
movie.
It was a year. Yeah, it was a year before the events of the
Yeah.
first movie. Yes. I wonder how they did that. Was it like they CGI'd the girl's head and made her younger? Like, how did they do that? I don't wonder. 'Cause I'm like, she would be a lot
Yeah, because
older
she's older
now.
now. Yeah, she's. I don't think I've seen her in other things. I don't really think they need a CGI her head. I think
She
she's
still
older.
looks. Yeah, I mean, she's a lot older now, though.
Yeah, good show. They're definitely setting up. I think there's definitely setting up Halloran.
I think they're setting up a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
I honestly
Halloran.
think I think, to be honest, I really think they are gonna do like some kind of part three. I
Yeah,
think they're gonna
this
do that.
they're setting up Halloran to have his own show or something. You could tell.
Mm.
Like they're
Yeah,
gonna.
when he was like talking about the hotel, and he's like, "How hard could a hotel be?" And it's like, "Oh,
Oh
buddy."
no, that's setting up. Oh yeah, that's setting
Yeah,
up. Oh yeah, Jack Nicholson. Isn't there? I don't know if there's the Halloran in The Shining. You see,
yeah, he is.
he is in The Shining. Oh
Yeah, of course
yeah.
he's there. Of
Oh
course,
yeah.
he's the black guy in The Shining.
Oh yeah. That's what. Oh yeah.
He's like
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
older, and he talks to
Yeah.
Danny and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, because like this is so it's clearly obviously guys. You can't tell by now. The It franchise is not just an It franchise anymore. They're setting up the Stephen King universe. We're gonna call it the SKU, the Stephen King universe.
Well, yeah, it does. It's been a thing for a long time. All
I
these
know,
books are
but
connected.
Warner Bros. Is gonna trademark it now.
It would have
SKC.
been nice if HBO did the Dark Tower show. That would be cool.
Did they cancel the Dark Tower show? The movie sucked.
No, I think it's still going to be on Amazon
Oh,
Prime, but I
oh.
don't
Is
know.
it
I
produced
think
by Warner Brothers?
no, Mike Flanagan is supposed to do it, but they
Is
haven't really
so
talked about it in a while.
how much does Warner Brothers have for Stephen King's work? Not all of it.
No, Stephen King's work, I think you have to buy the
Oh,
rights to it ever so often.
okay.
I think Warner Brothers probably, I don't know, they probably have some. to deal with.
No, TJ's SKC. The Stephen King cinematic universe. um,
Stephen King, yeah, the Stephen King universe.
and yeah, so Dick Halloran is yeah, so yeah, that's a spin off there. Uh, what else? There's references of the Mist, obviously with the Mist. And I don't know if they could do the Mist. That's just I don't think you could do a Mist in a TV show. That's just that to me it fits as a movie. Um,
I think they tried to do that. Could be wrong, but Pennywise's daughter is in the asylum, manifesting as an old woman living in
yeah,
Henry's
because
old apartment. Yeah,
yeah, yes, yeah, Degrassi's right. Because when I saw that when she the old lady, I didn't. I'm like, oh my god, that's the woman from It, from the movie, right? The aunt or
yeah,
the old woman, and I'm like, then I realized, wait, she's doing it. She's doing the mental asylum. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Because that was It pretending to be her. Yeah,
yeah.
because the
No,
real
in
one.
2016, that was
Yeah,
it pretending to be her.
yeah,
Yeah, but she was
yeah,
still alive in 1980,
yeah.
89. Well, possibly. We don't know if she died in 1988 before the events. I don't think so, but
Hmm.
I don't know when she's supposed to die. I don't think they ever they even say that in the second movie.
Hmm.
But she would obviously have been dead because she would have been like over 100 in
Oh yeah,
and obviously that
2016.
was Pennywise pretending to be her, right? So
She would have been like 105 or 6 or 7 if she was still alive. Because I think she was in the early 1900s, wasn't she? Like, or 1920s?
yeah,
1920s, right?
no, the early 1900s,
Okay.
or early, like I think
So
it
she
was because she's 12. Was she 12
she might have been
in
10 or
1980? Is
12.
it 1980? Sorry, 1980. What am I talking about? 1908.
Okay.
I think it's 1908. But the show pretty much says like that's why people were saying why is the show going backward? And I thought that too. I was like, why is the show going
Well,
backward? Like
it
what
makes
is the
sense. He's going
specific
back
reason?
in time now.
Yeah,
And not Marsh. Marsh is the Beverly. Marsh told Lily, almost called Lucy again.
yeah, Marge, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Killed. The only thing I have a problem, another problem is why did it go for Marge like, right away in the beginning of the show and stuff? If he knew that, if he knew that
Well,
her
he
son
kind
was
of
going to kill.
he does. Oh, he doesn't go right. I mean, he was terrorizing all of them, but he
I, you know what? You know, blind. If I think if I
certain.
can see in the future that somebody's going to birth to a kid who's going to be part of my demise, I think I would go after them first. Just saying,
Well, she
like
was going after all of the kids. To be fair,
yeah,
I mean,
um,
there might. I
at
mean,
least
there. Like, I think also that was really supposed to be like, hey, this is like a revelation, right? Like, because the thing is, I don't believe anybody guessed that. I don't think that was even a theory that was online, right? Uh, in terms of people guessing that that she was related to Richie. I think people guessed that she was related to, and I always remember the name of the kids, but the kid who's the germaphobe,
oh yeah,
people
yeah.
thought that she was mom, right? But that kid's mom, but no. So people were guessing, they were trying to guess like she was obviously
This
somebody, but
do we see the adult version in the movies?
do we see the older, like the adult
The
versions
Marge,
of?
yeah, the mother Richie
Yeah,
in
I
the
don't
movie.
think we see Richie's mom in the movies. I don't think so.
Because that's a good thing. Because people would be like, if they did, what happened to her eye? Like this little
Well, that would be that would be some because I don't think that's obviously not in the book.
yeah,
So, but yeah, I'm playing Marvel Rivals too, so I'm like,
I know, I know. I was just happy. Yeah, it was a good episode. This episode was long. Yeah, they're going backwards. Uh,
yeah. So they're going backwards, which that would mean that he knows or it knows about the future, right?
yeah,
So it kind of makes you wonder, like, there's somebody in in the next seasons that are probably going to be connected.
To the
Is
one of
my
the kids,
guess.
to the one of the
Yes.
kids that kills him. Yeah, um, for sure.
Or
Because we
the
got
kids that are in this season too. They could do something like that too.
yeah, because in the first season we got two people are connected to part of the kids that are kill him, right? Marge and in Hadlin. I almost said Halloran. Hadlin, right?
Mhm.
Will his son eventually. The family, right? The family, right?
Right.
So maybe in the next season we'll find there's in it movies there's six kids, right? Six kids, right? It was six
Mhm.
or seven, right? So maybe the next movie would be like two more kids have connections to the past that are part of the group that killed it or penny it, and then the final season because they confirmed it's only gonna be three seasons. They confirmed that
Mm.
as of
Yeah.
today. Maybe it was last two, right?
Yeah. They already said it was going to be 3 seasons
Yeah,
a while ago now.
yeah. I hope. Well, I hope Animation has time to
He
do
would
it
have not
because
been killed in 2016, whether he ate Marge or not.
oh,
Yeah.
that'd be
Well,
more.
I don't think he's dead anyway. That didn't even really,
Here's
because he literally tells her, he says, I'll just, you know,
I want.
I died, but not really, like I was born, like I gave,
Yeah,
like I
I
was
just
born again or some, which I think it was like supposed to be carrying some offspring. And I thought the show was kind of alluding to that in the beginning of the season because it kept talking about like, you know how the kid didn't, his dad was abusive and he wanted a family, and
yeah.
the woman was pregnant, and then that Connie, her mom too, was like she was having these dreams about her mom and stuff being pregnant. And I was wondering, I was like, is that like some thematic thing going on, or like some like to allude to the fact that it is supposed to be pregnant with something else?
Yeah, give us it pregnant.
Um,
Oh, squirrels.
well, yeah, it is. It's supposed to be like basically in like 2016. It's supposed to be. So it could be. And the thing is, like, it is not supposed to be dead. Like, it can't really die. It's like eternal. It
Yeah,
lives like this form will die, but it still exists outside of our universe. Obviously, that's some trippy stuff, right? I don't know if the movies and shows will ever touch upon that. But also another thing they never touched upon was and I forget the name, but I'll just say the turtle, right? The turtle was just alluded to as well, you know,
yes.
with just these kind of like references and imagery, but never actually really showed up. So again, like, will the turtle show up? Is it Murin? I can't remember the name, but I wonder if they'll show the turtle, like if they'll show up, or they're supposed to help the Losers Club, but obviously that doesn't happen in the movie. That's why I wonder. I feel like I mean, I don't think they would ever do this because it's like these are connected to these movies, but I always felt like the movies should have been a show. I mean, obviously the original, it was a TV movie that was split in parts. But like those movies, I felt like they were so long and they explored so much stuff that it was like they kind of deserve to be a show, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. The one,
Yeah, I mean, I like the first movie. I think the second movie obviously shits the bed. It's not very good. I wish they redid that one. That's why I felt like they should have done a show, because it's like they could have intertwined them better, and you could have at least done multiple seasons and kind of explore the characters a lot more. Because there was a lot of trauma that the kids had. They kind of, especially in the second movie, they kind of brush.
all right, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he said he wants a 6-hour version with
yes, he
new
did say that.
scenes and stuff.
Okay, he has two more seasons to do and all that. Um,
And the show is
this
popular. The movie is always going to be popular. Like I said, it's one of the highest
like
grossing horror movies.
so. What do you like? Like Andy Muschietti, are you gonna do this? Are you gonna work on the next season, or are you gonna work on Batman Part the Brave and the Bold? That's the question.
Oh,
That's the
he's
question.
working on this season. He's working on the next this
Then
new
that's not gonna
season.
Brave and the Bold. Get a new director for Brave and the Bold.
Brave and the Bold is probably not going to happen until I don't even know at this point. They're definitely not
He said
this decade.
he should have news of Brave and the Bold like 2 months ago. It's been 2 months.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do Brave and the Bold. I think they might just hold
They're actually
off.
makes change the title. A lot of people think they might change the title. Why not? I mean, Superman, Supergirl changed the title.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, after this show, he definitely should make those seasons, and then he could do the Brave and the Bold if
Mhm.
things still work out. Because this show obviously was,
I think
yeah. I
people,
mean, he directed a lot of the episodes, the best episodes.
you know what?
I don't think he directed every single episode. He definitely directed the last two episodes,
No, he didn't
the
direct every
first two
episode.
episodes.
Yeah, didn't direct every
Yeah,
episode. That's very standard with streaming shows. They don't and TV shows. Not directors don't direct every episode.
but he directed the first two episodes, and I'm pretty sure he
Yes,
directed
yeah.
the last two episodes.
They usually direct the major episodes, like of the seasons, right? The big
Mhm.
episodes, the big usually. Uh, like everybody, like the one film fan casting of Joker is Bill Skarsgård
Yeah, no, no, don't do
because he
that.
plays
That's
Pennywise.
that's that's too it's too obvious, way too obvious.
Yeah,
I was thinking at the ending, and it was funny too, of the episode when he turns into that dragon. I was like, oh,
yeah,
this is similar to the absolute Joker.
yeah.
If you read that issue, that whole issue is actually very similar to Pennywise.
hmm
In fact, absolute Joker is pretty much Pennywise based on what happens in that issue. I don't know if you read issue
Not
15?
yet. I got to.
I won't spoil it, but that's pretty much like, what I would say. He's pretty much Pennywise. Almost everything about the absolute Joker is pretty much Pennywise. It's just that obviously there is uncertainty, like
hmm
what's going on, but you know, because
Now you,
because the moment he was transforming into that dragon, I was like, oh shit,
yeah,
the similarities. And that was an idea that Scott Snyder had even with the New 52 Joker. He was trying to like just realize I was not really paying attention, and all of a sudden my brain just picked Star Lord on autopilot. And I'm like,
well, you're
wait, I
used to
thought I was
Star
playing as
Lord.
Moon Knight. That's how fucked my brain is, where I'm thinking I'm playing a character when I'm not. So yeah.
You should play. You should when you pick when your brain's on Supergirl, so you pick Supergirl for Marvel Rivals. I'm kidding. Hey guys, hey blinded guys. Green Lantern is only supposed to be white. You know that guy, right, guys? It's only supposed to be white.
Yeah, that was obviously rage bait from the
Yeah,
wife beater.
yeah.
We were just talking about how, yeah, he's torpedoing in his reputation online. He doesn't really got a lot of people in his corner, JDA, so he should watch it. He should definitely watch out.
He's an idiot.
Oh yeah, he's way more than just an idiot.
Yeah, that's true. But guys, this Dave Bautista room where James Gunn shut it down. Okay, he shut it down. Um, let you know.
For
Um,
now.
yeah, for now. For
Because by
now.
the way, he that post made absolutely no sense. He's like, forget I mentioned Brainiac, and then he pretty much
Yeah,
indirectly confirms that Brainiac is the villain. I don't
yeah.
know why he did that. That was kind of that was kind of stupid because it's like because he even says that the casting is wrong, but it's like he has to weasel around, and we've already said this. He does this. This is why I say, what's the point of James Gunn even addressing this shit at this
This
point? People should just be
didn't
like,
he
oh, James Gunn didn't say anything. Maybe it's fake.
didn't he put stuff
That should
about
really be it.
didn't he put stuff about auditioning? I'm like, if you want Batista in the role for
Yeah,
DCU, there's not gonna have an audition for Batista. Like, no. There's a specific role that he fits that he thinks Batista's perfect for. He's gonna go to Batista. Like, he's not gonna have an
bet
audition.
Batista is 100% Brainiac. Bet, and we won't hear until like in March. Closer to when they start shooting. They'll be like
the thing
Batista
is,
is Brainiac.
the
Because
thing is,
we're not gonna know anytime soon. It's the holidays. Nobody's
can
filming
Batista
anything,
could Batista
doing
able to
anything.
change his voice to talk like Brainiac is? Because Brainiac is not one of those villains that's unhinged. He gets angry. Sure, he gets angry, but you don't really hear it in his voice. It's usually his anger. It sounds very calm, and you can hear the tone of his voice. It's not like Dark Side or typical. He's not a typical Superman villain where they get angry, right? His anger. It still seems calm though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, can he change his voice like
Batista
that? You
can
know, like,
definitely be calm and get crazy. Have you seen
yeah, like Ultron. His specific Ultron that way.
this was a bad movie, but the Shyamalan movie that he was in, he was pretty calm and kind of crazy in certain parts
I
when he
just
needed to be.
I just think he has to change it. The thing is, he can't have his typical Batista voice to do Brainiac. You have to be able to change your voice a little bit to play Brainiac. You know, like,
Really, I think it's all going to be module and
yeah, probably.
digitized.
Because like the best comparison I can make, doesn't matter depending on the version. It's like James Spader's Ultron,
Yeah.
even though, right? Oh, I know
Mhm.
Degrassi. Yeah, who murdered Bob Biter, his wife? Yeah, Bob
Yeah,
Biter.
yeah, we were just talking about that. Parent homicide. That's absolutely that's why the what the fuck? Like they killed him and his wife and set out.
Damn, is there any updates on it? This is crazy.
It's crazy.
Wow, who were on the damn like damn. Here's and there was a fire too
Mhm.
before. The fire department says the ages. Batista might do voice acting. Well,
Yeah.
it might be. He might be those. Yeah, might be a little similar. I don't think Batista. I think one of the issues he had with Drax, it's not. It's a portrayal of Drax, and probably like Zoe Saldana sitting in the makeup chair, and
I don't think he cares about that. I mean, he was doing
I don't.
Doom.
I know Zoe
I think
Saldana
he
did.
did. I think actually he did say something about um he did say something about makeup, but I'm not sure what it was. There was a comment. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Well, I know honestly, I don't even think that's even an issue to be honest. Like even if he has an issue, I mean think about it, he's the villain and he's also playing a villain that could potentially
Well, he's not.
not always you're not always seeing his form. Like Brainiac has the ships and his drones and all this stuff. So I mean depending on what they do, right? If it's like an
Yeah.
invasion, like we don't even really know what they're gonna do with Brainiac with this take, right?
It's just I know Brainy. I know Batista's lost weight over the years because look, most of his weight, like
Yeah.
with Rock, was on the juice. Let's be honest, he was on the juice. He was on the
Yeah.
juice,
They
right?
they 100% have to be on the juice to do to get that big and fast
Yeah.
for these roles and stuff. But Batista doesn't even need to be big for Brainiac. That's also
No,
another
no.
thing too of why I'm
Well,
like,
like
well,
the
that
thing
that
about
was
Brainiac, the thing about Brainiac, it's not about physical presence, right? Brainiac, yeah, sure. It's more about,
Mhm.
I mean, like his physical presence, it will be obviously important, but it's not like he's one of those typical villains, with the dark side has to be huge, right? Imposing. Brainiac is more about intellect, right? Very intellect.
Mhm.
His intellect is more of his thing, right? I mean, dark side is
Mhm.
intellect too, but Darkseid's a freaking god. He's supposed to look imposing, right? Brainiac is imposing in different ways, right? He's more calculated in Darkseid. Um,
Right.
Columbus is
I mean, I
human.
think it would be more like I honestly could, despite him saying all this stuff. Like I said, I don't believe a word what
I
James
mean,
Gunn says. So I mean, I until we actually get concrete proof, it could be possible still.
yeah,
Like he was people were pointing out, and we always say this. He denies stuff that was true, right? He
yeah.
denied Supergirl being in Superman. He denied a lot of stuff. He tends to mislead people,
You
and
can
even in that same post, he absolutely does, it makes zero sense by saying, forget I even mentioned Brainiac, as in, Brainiac's not in the movie, but then he says, oh, the casting for this character is not true. So it's like you're gonna debunk the casting that people have and the character that is rumored, but not really. Like none of the thing. The post made no sense as usual, and I don't know why he continues to bother even doing this.
Yeah, I mean his
It's like we kind of know your game now, man. Like you kind of ruined that. You definitely ruined the whole like does this is this not is this real? Is this not real? You can't play that game anymore because everybody would just be like he's lied. And any DC fan, which by the way, DCU fans continue to prove me right because these clowns have said, "Oh, yeah, I don't want MCU and all this crap like that," but yet here they are shitting on the Lanterns trailer. Trailer in quotations, not even a trailer. The fucking
it's not
five
a
second,
trailer.
yeah. But they're like, oh, so like there's no green, there's no nothing, so this is what it is, and it's
You think
like,
you're gonna show that and you
are
think
you
you're gonna show that in
serious?
HBO in the HBO teaser for upcoming shows? You think you're gonna show that in that? Come on, right?
But
They
they're
showed the
judging,
ring.
but they're going off of the freaking 5 second trailer saying,
Yeah,
well, they're not gonna have their costumes until the ending. Okay, who said that? That's
who
just a
said that?
stupid theory that people have been saying. That's not a that there's nowhere evidence of anybody on the set
No.
saying that. We don't even know. We don't know anything about the show. But yet here they are saying all this bullshit about lanterns.
I think I wouldn't be surprised if we got them in green. Blake Bryce plays Brain. I know Blake Bryce, and I know. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Green Lantern them in at least Hal Jordan in the costume in the first few episodes or middle episodes, because I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna show Hal Jordan's past flashbacks. You kind of
Yeah.
have to, but
I mean, based on Welcome the Dairy. I don't know the budget of Lanterns, right? I don't know the budget of It Welcome the Dairy, but It Welcome the Dairy was still a very high quality show, despite what people are saying about the CGI. The CGI was perfectly fine. It was not. First off, one, I can understand like some compositing looked a little bit weird at night,
hmm
but for the most part, the CGI was, way better than a lot of shows. That's for sure. And like I said, it was almost movie quality. It was hard to like watching the show. You're like, this
you
could
know,
be easily play in the theaters.
I think I was gonna do it like blind. I was gonna do it AW with the trash to John Campia, but the guy's
Mm,
so butthurt, right? So butthurt
as usual,
From Friday because he
he's
didn't pay
got
attention.
something wrong.
He didn't listen to the HBO thing, right? He thought, oh, they're gonna show the trailer. They're gonna show like something about lanterns, right? Like more things about
Hmm.
lanterns. You know, how he usually trim segments, right?
Hmm.
Right. He likes to trim segments from his show and upload as separate videos, right? So he did. They did that the next day on Saturday, which is weird. They didn't trim, but they didn't trim the segment about him ranting about HBO. They did not trim that out into a video. all the other topics they did, the Street Fighter trailer, on the other stuff they did.
Right.
But him ranting on HBO did not trim out. Sounds cowardly to me, huh?
Well, I mean, he got it wrong, so I mean, people would just say he's wrong, right? I don't see
Yeah.
the point of posting it. But why would they? The thing is, why would they give us a HBO, first look, and then drop another trailer? Like that would just be confusing. Like, first off, they're there to promote the shows that are coming out on HBO. They're not just promoting Lanterns,
Well,
right? So why would they overshadow all those other shows by dropping a full trailer for a show that's not even out for who knows when?
because some of those shows that they did a little bit more, they showed a little bit more of, they're coming up before Lanterns. I can tell you, they're
Yeah,
going to come up
we're
before
gonna get
Lanterns.
a trailer for probably House of the Dragon before we get a trailer for
Yes,
Lanterns.
we Euphoria, the
Yeah,
movie, the show
Euphoria.
Pit, the Pit. We're gonna get trailers. We're gonna
Right.
get trailers for that. Because those shows are gonna come up before Lanterns. Lanterns has been moved. Has been
Hmm.
moved, right? Uh, like eating booty from the butt.
Yeah, they
uh,
constant they constant it made no sense. And I don't know if John Campia just got confused or they're listening to Daniel RPK, the liar, the fucking who knows, right?
what did you lie about this
Like
time?
eating booty from the side. What the
Then
fuck?
RPK, but lie about this time.
Well, everything Daniel RPK lies about, right?
I thought I was confused about Sideways and the Sideways post. I thought that he said that RPK was gonna post like the trailer's dropping like randomly last night. Like I thought
Yeah.
the Avengers Doomsday, like at 7:30 p.m. I'm like, why
Yeah,
would
did
they
you
drop?
oh
Why would they drop the trailer so randomly that night? Like, it doesn't make sense. That's not how they do
no, it
things.
doesn't make any fucking sense. But did you
Yeah.
see there was that I think it was My Time to Shine saying that
Oh,
someone caught her in a lie, which is jokes as usual. These people, you can never keep track of the twists and turns that they say, right? Where she's like, "Oh, the I saw the Avengers Doomsday trailer and it's peak. It's amazing, right?" But then
oh.
this week she's saying, "I saw the Avengers trailer and it's shit."
Wait a
Okay, so
minute.
which one is it? Which one is it, right?
Oh, but you
Which
can't. Yeah.
so all of a sudden now, right? And then all these people are like, I knew it. But it's like just a month
You
ago,
knew it
she
now.
was
You found out
saying
now.
she said the complete opposite. So this is a lie, no? Because you saw the trailer and you were talking about how peak it was, how amazing it was, and it's gonna blow people's mind. But now it's shit. It's the same. So, and by the way, she didn't say, "Oh, I saw the new trailer." No, she said, "I just saw the trailer." You know
Well,
what I
the new
mean?
trailer will
No,
be the week after, right? It would not be this week. It'd be the week after, right?
she's a fucking liar. All
Yeah,
these
she's a
clowns
fraud.
are
I
fucking
mean, yeah, I
amazing.
know. We
It's
know.
amazing peak shit. Yeah, it's amazing. Oh, it's so right. And then a month later, I saw the trailer. It's dog shit. Oh my god. You know what I mean? Like you can't. I can't. You
Nick,
cannot trust these clowns. Never
wait, wait,
trust
wait.
these scooper clowns.
Wait, the son killed this Nick
His
his
son?
their own
What?
the son killed Rainer's
What the fuck
really?
did that just come? What? How did they? What?
When yeah, I just saw it. Killed his parents.
What the fuck? Holy shit!
Nick Rayner previously spoke publicly about his long battle with drug addiction and periods of homelessness. Oh my god, yeah. Well by
Oh
his own son.
man! Holy shit! Damn, man,
Wow.
that's so brutal.
Wow. Wow. I didn't like they probably begged him for money or something, you know? He got
Yeah,
mad.
some I don't know. Yeah, probably. A lot of those cases like that.
Yeah. I mean, like, how can you battle drug addiction and be homeless when your parents are filthy rich? Like, there has to be something there,
That
right? It has to
too.
be estranged. It has to be estranged, right? It has to be a strange relationship,
Yeah.
right? Something like that. Like, it's just probably. No, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's fun. Like, it's just weird because, like, if you're Who died? You died. Rob Reiner. Um, he, some of the younger people may not know who he is because he hasn't directed anything in a long time. But was a big time director in the '80s. He was a star of All in the Family. You know, the All in the Family show in the '70s, '60s, '70s. Archie Bunker. That show, which if that show was on today, oh, you'd be canceled. That show cannot go on today. Yeah, Blind knows, and Blind is young too. He knows that show.
Yeah,
Oh
Archie
yeah,
Bunker.
yeah, yeah. Uh, I would show you clips of Archie Bunker, but I might get in trouble. I mean,
Mm,
yeah.
That's some crazy ass shit.
And he directed some great movies. After since he's right, he's like Stand by Me, like Blinded
Yeah, we were
Love. Stand
saying.
by Me was a great movie. Harry Met Sally. Yeah,
Yeah, it says he did Misery too.
yeah,
Yeah, Misery.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
another Stephen King book.
yeah. Uh, that's who he is. The son. I think he's the son of another famous son of Carol Rayner. No, not Carol. What's his father's name? Carl. Is
Mm.
it Carl? I don't
No,
know.
I thought you were about to say Kyle Rayner.
Yes, son of a son of a Green
That
Lantern.
was where my brain went.
The Princess Bride. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think the actor in The Princess Bride. I forget his name. Not the guy who you killed my father. You prepared to die. Not or the other guy who the brains of that team. I think that guy was in the rumored to be Brainiac too. You know the guy with that annoying voice, that actor, that annoying voice from Princess Bride.
Yes.
Yeah, him.
What?
Carl. Yeah, this is. It's like Carol Rayner. I think isn't there a person? I think. Well, Sean Watts. Isn't there a person named Carol? Isn't that the what? Wait, what's the what? Isn't there? Okay. Oh man. Oh man. This is wow. This is. Uh, Employed in Greenland. Wait, the guy lives in Greenland? We lost a Green Lantern? What? Wait, this. Oh man. Ah. All right, guys. Finally, you're gonna see John Cena in more entertainment, not wrestling
Yeah.
anymore, guys. Okay. Discussion film. My God, they're having a field day with posting all John Cena shit yesterday. God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, it's hilarious. Blinded. Oh my God. The crowd. Oh my God. There was. I'm gonna swear a lot on this. I'm gonna swear a lot on this part right now. The crowd were chanting "F you, fuck you, Triple H, fuck you, Triple H, fuck you." They were chanting. Oh
Jeez.
my. They were calling him Baldy. They were chanting Baldy because the guy's bald.
Oh man.
Oh my God. They didn't like the ending to John Cena, and I was disappointed, man. Um, I was disappointed with some celebrities that they didn't get to congratulate him on the career. I mean, almost like the grassy part of the league. Where's the James Gunn team? Like, where's the cast of Peacemaker? They didn't congratulate him. James Gunn, he posted just a picture and a picture of his character from Superman in the cameo scene, and just with this emoji. He didn't even say thank you on a great career, John Cena. That's it. That's all he did. He posted it today, not yesterday. He posted it today, a day after his retirement.
Oh man.
Like,
Damn.
yeah, I'm disappointed. And no, man. Okay, I'm disappointed. James Gunn, you should have done better. You don't fuck. I hate when people thank people with just using emojis for congratulate people for using emojis. Just say thank you. Type in thank you. You know,
Damn.
right? Right? Isn't that hard? Give us a better.
No, it's not that hard.
You mean the guy? Hey! You know, Triple H is in the MCU. You want to know why he's in the
What?
MCU? Because he was in Blade 3.
Oh man, MCU in quotations. I was like so confused. I was like, wait, huh? Like since when?
Blade 3, you know, you get the connection.
Blade 3. Could you imagine if they did make some of the Blade movies connected to the MCU?
Oh, it means like Jessica Biel will be in it. That horrible Dracula in Blade 3. That horrible Dracula. Oh my god, Blade 3 was bad. That was a bad MC. That was a bad comic book movie in general. That Dracula, the guy was Heatwave. You know, the actor that played Dracula. It was also Heatwave in Arrowverse. I think it's better Heatwave than Dracula. You know, it's funny because AEW, right, wants a lot of shows on Warner Brothers, right? And they just said this November they're promoting DC, right? They're promoting DC. It's a Warner Brothers, the Warner Brothers connection. But they're never going to have John Cena on the show because John Cena is, you know, obviously connected to WWE, right? Now AEW. So that's never, right? It's going to be like that. Triple H is not getting. Triple H's not getting MCU. Oh my god! Yeah, I mean, the more wrestlers are joining. Oh yeah, I know Campia didn't like the Street Fighter trailer, and people are calling out Campia and be like, Campia, it's supposed to be cheesy. It's supposed to be like this.
What did he say? He said it was like.
Yeah, I didn't like this. I don't know. I need to watch it again. I was reading the comments.
That bastard Campia.
It's funny how he talks to, you know, remember that one stream we did a couple years ago where he botched, he botched so many things on video games. What do they call Metal Gear Solid? Solid Gear?
I don't remember. Solid Gear, some shit, and yeah, I remember he didn't he go this year? Wasn't he there again this year? John
Was
Campia,
he this year?
Game Awards. I think so. So I think so.
He probably hasn't even heard of the 33. He probably hasn't even heard of it.
No, he just goes there to be like, you know, sit down and be like, "Hey, you recognize me?" And the guy's like, "No." Yeah, like I bet like Campia just comes across like a person like that. You know who I am?
Call of Duty. Call of Duty.
Man, God of Duty.
Did he say that?
No, but it would be funny if he did.
God of War. The grass is doing. I think the grass is just
God of War. That's crazy.
God of War. Keep going. Guys, keep doing that. Do what the grass is doing. Make it like Keep doing that. Do what the grass is doing. What games would Campy get wrong? Titles Campy get wrong. Brad Pitt. Supposed to be the father.
Let me think. Titles that Campia would get wrong. We'd probably call Marvel Rivals Marvel Civil War or some bullshit.
Marvel Civil War. You'd be mistaken for the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Gavin Rogue and Deadpool are out, right? Well,
No, not Deadpool. Deadpool's next month.
Oh well. Of course, Last of Uncharted. Last of Uncharted. Well, Julia, lines. Oh, I didn't see the video, but Jester Bell, I saw the thumbnail. She made a
Jester Bell.
Yeah, she made a dumb video today. I didn't watch it. I just saw the thumbnail. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's just. But well, if not Batista, I mean, Claire Boutique Exorcism 53. um, what was there? What else is there? What else is there? There was not a lot of news today.
Well, it's Sunday.
That's true. Oh, their daughter is the one who found them. Oh wow, the daughter found their parents.
Hey, man, this story just keeps getting worse. What the hell?
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, yeah, I guess we could talk about it. Scarlett Johansson is Gilda Dent. If that first, that's Chef Snyder, so he could be wrong.
God, Jeff Snyder's such a fucking idiot. Holy shit, man! Like, have you been paying attention, buddy?
Hmm.
Like, you talk about the show, oh, the Batman, the Batman. It's like, did you not see the Batman and the Penguin,
Yeah,
or is it that you don't know anything about the Long Halloween? I think it's the latter because he keeps saying the Batman Part Two is heavily inspired by Long Halloween.
but the problem, the
Yeah,
two main
no
players of
fucking shit, buddy.
the two main players of the Long Halloween were in Batman Part One in the Penguin show. The Falcones
Well,
and the
that
Maroon.
that's what I'm.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I'm trying to say is like so
yeah.
far it's been inspired by the Long Halloween, so that's not even
Because of
saying
Dark
much.
Victory. Dark
And
Victory's
yeah,
prequel, basically.
it would be more likely if it was they took more inspiration or took
Yeah,
plot points and characters from that book, because yeah, as we said, like they already did that in the Penguin and the first movie. Obviously, they could still pull from stuff like Harvey Dent because we were saying Harvey Dent was being set up in the Penguin. So that was
yeah.
kind of like a no-brainer that Harvey Dent was going to be in the movie. I just don't think he's the main villain. I mean, why would he be the main villain? We already had Two-Face as a villain in The Dark Knight. He's probably going to be a secondary villain, similar to how the Penguin was in the first movie, if I had to guess.
He might be a reoccurring villain in the sense that second and third movie, maybe part three.
Mhm.
That's what maybe possibility. Um,
Yeah, I think he's going to be a reoccurring villain. I
yeah,
think these movies are going to establish because in the Long Halloween, one of the things that they say is like, and this has been this is why I say like, unless you didn't read the book, you wouldn't see the parallels or see where they're playing around with it. But it's obvious, right? So you saying that it's going to be inspired by this book, it's like that's kind of like the theme of the saga so far is that it's taking from this book. It's obviously going to take inspiration from other things as well. We would hope for the main story, but for yeah, I'm trying to remember. So yeah, in the story, right? One of the things that they mentioned was that the gangs, the traditional gangs, the family
yeah,
organized crime, was going away, right? And what that would end up being replaced by is the freaks, right? Which
super
are the
villain.
the
Yeah,
super villains, right? And so that was, I mean, that's my theory, right? Obviously, I don't know if they're going to do that 100%, but it seems like that's kind of what they've been setting up so far because the Penguin got rid of the two big crime families.
yeah. And it's not when they all it's all of them that some of them don't work. I don't know. I don't remember the end of the penguin. Did all of them betray him? Turn on them?
No,
No.
well, a lot of them are dead, right?
Yeah, that's
Uh,
true.
the whole season was about
Yeah,
obviously besides what's her name? She's obviously not dead. She's in jail or in the
yeah.
Arkham Asylum, Sophia. But a lot of them are like the entire family. She even starts a new family,
Well,
and
if
she
you
is
know,
technically a freak. She would be a
you know, if
freak, right? Because
you know in the
she was in Arkham
comics,
Asylum.
You know, in the comic, there's a third Falcone. There's a Mario Falcone too,
Mm,
right? That's before the New 52 stuff. Like right before the New 50, there's a third Falcone sign of Carmine,
right.
Mario Falcone. Oh yeah, we'll get back to this, but thank you, TJ. Rest in peace to Shang Tsung. Oh yeah, the Shang Tsung actor from the first movie. Yeah, he passed away a couple days ago. And Luigi. Um, but yeah,
Luigi too.
but the thing is, who's going to be responsible for the creation of Two Face? Because you got the two big players. It was in the Long Halloween. It was Maroni threw the acid on Harvey Dent's face
Mm,
in court. Right?
right.
That was who's gonna be? How is he gonna turn into Two Face? Like what's gonna be the catalyst for that? Because the two
Maybe
big.
maybe the Penguin is somehow involved. I mean, there is the he kind of takes over, right? He's almost
Yeah.
running the entire syndicate now. So maybe he's involved with the creation of Two Face,
Oh,
and he's just keeping it a low because he's technically running to be some counselor or mayor potentially, right? So we
oh
could
yeah.
be seeing Penguin as the mayor, maybe in a third movie, or set up in the if they do. There's a rumor that they're going to do Penguin season 2.
Yes.
So
Also, I saw you reply to like a ridiculous. What is the plot of Spider-Man: Brand New Day is going to be? Like
yeah,
somebody had like
there's a lot
bullet
of
points.
ridiculous shit.
Yeah, I'm like I was reading it. I'm like, really?
Yeah, what was that one? I forget what that guy said. This guy said, "Oh, this is
What's
confirmed."
Sadie Sink is gonna play like Sinatra or whatever her name is.
There was that one. That one was stupid. Yeah, that
Yeah,
one was fucking. She's like some ridiculous fucking.
I don't
It
know if
didn't
I heard the
even
name.
make any sense.
No,
But there's
no.
another one. Some guy was saying that it was like it was already confirmed or something, and I'm like, buddy, that's not confirmed. What are you talking about? It's just fucking speculation on the internet.
Oh yeah. I read somewhere like, yeah, they don't know what she's gonna. You know what? I don't think it's gonna be a secret. I think it's gonna reveal in the trailer, and maybe eventually this might be
Yeah.
like pretending to be somebody else. Maybe. But based on that post that got
Oh,
created,
that's sorry.
I don't find the villains interesting. I'm like Scorpion Tombstone.
I don't even. Well, I think the villains are fine. It's just
But there's just no villain that makes you go, oh my god, like like a Vulture or Mysterio or the Sinister Six. It's like no big time
Well, I
villain
think it's
there.
supposed to be gang related. I mean, there's a rumor. There's always rumors, right? I mean,
Yeah,
the thing is, like, we saw the tank. On the tank, it had this logo where we're like, what is that logo? It looks like,
yeah. We all thought it was the demons.
yeah, well, it looks like the Punisher logo when he was on the hand.
Hmm.
Maybe it's that. Sorry,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, this movie's like people have thrown so much shit at the wall that I have genuinely no clue what this movie's about besides the fact that the Punisher and the Hulk are in this movie. That's pretty much it. And Tombstone, right?
Yeah.
Other than that, I have no clue. People are just going to be throwing tons of shit at the wall, including the council of you know retarded rumors, right?
Hmm.
Like My Time to Shine,
Oh,
Daniel RPK, right?
the,
I
the
was like
Council
fucking dragging
Scoopers.
their name. The counselor of the council of we got to put another you know stupid scoopers, retarded rumors.
Oh my god, the Council of Scoopers. Dumb scoop
Yeah,
with her scoop.
stupid scoopers, retarded rumors. Someone needs to make a theme song like that. 'Cause that's what it is. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I just don't. I just Joe fix it. Man, it's funny. It's funny. It's funny as if the guys like if that post turns out to be true, that's the movie. Man.
Bruh.
I don't know. We'll go to 12 o'clock. It's almost 12. The MCU. When are you seeing Avatar?
This week.
Yeah,
We're
me
gonna do
too.
a Fallout stream.
When's Fall drop?
Fallout.
Is it this week? This week,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do it fall. What day is it dropping?
I think it's Wednesday or Thursday.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely do it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited, man. I hope it's as good as Welcome to Derry, man. Oh man, that would be like Christmas, man. I'll make my
Yeah.
Christmas.
And I hope Mark Ruffalo's the way to tell you. And I hope it doesn't have a major drop off like Last of Us, because Last of Us was a major disappointment season 2.
Yeah,
Oh!
no, I don't think so, but
You
hopefully
know,
not.
did they win the award?
Yeah, they did, and people complain. Like, that was so obvious it was gonna happen. Like, what did you expect, really?
Who was in Minecraft? Minecraft should have won it, man. And I know Minecraft was shit, but it made a lot of money. They should have just won it. Just win it. Just have Minecraft win it. Yeah. It was bad. I mean, yeah. I knew Last of Us would win it, even though Neil Druckmann was there. I was like, thank you, Pedro. He's not even there for season 3, man. Like, what do you think?
No, he's not. It's gonna end at season 3 anyway, so it doesn't even really matter.
You know what's funny? You know, some of the actors, or like not the Street Fighter actors, some of the actors are just reading top opera. Some of them didn't want to be there. They're like, all I have to do is say this. They're like not interested in being there.
Mm-hmm. Why did they bring out Andrew Schultz and have Andrew Schultz yap his mouth like shut the hell up, Andrew Schultz. Like, nobody gives a fuck about you, bro. Like, why are you on stage? I know you're in the movie, but like someone should have said, dude, nobody's paying to see you in this movie. Give Jason Momoa the mic. Don't give
Momoa talk. He didn't have the mic. He didn't talk. Like
he did talk. He said he did talk. He did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did talk. He did. But like he should have been the only person talking, honestly, right? I don't know if 50 Cent was there, but don't give the mic to Andrew Schultz. Like that was I think it was the entire cast. But don't give Andrew Schultz. That was the big mistake. And he's just, Andrew Schultz, he's always got to, he's such a Andrew Schultz, man. Like
you could tell he's just a New Yorker.
Yeah, but he's a loser New Yorker though. That's the thing. He's such a grimy, unfunny, and
he's on the rise.
Why? Well, I hope he's more on the downfall. To be honest, I feel like his rise was like last year, But I hope he's not funny. I'm sorry, he's not funny, and he's a hack. That's my opinion about Andrew Schultz.
Why is he not doing live action Mario or Luigi?
Yeah, that's what he really should be doing. Or Waluigi. He's more of a Waluigi type. Because he's a fraud and he's an imitator. That's who Andrew Schultz should be playing.
Oh,
but I was gonna say you weren't there when we were talking about this. Have you been seeing what's going on with Tim Pool?
A little bit.
Tim Pool is losing his fucking little mind. His fucking, the beanie was holding his brain in. The beanie has been taken off. And he's he's slowly but surely losing it. So get
The
this, right? So do you know the entire story of what's going on?
Not really.
Okay.
I know he's crashing out.
Yeah, he's crashing the hell out. So what happened is, you know, his views are down. He's not doing too well. And, a lot of his former friends or colleagues on YouTube pretty much disowned Tim Pool, right? And so Tim Pool now is telling the story about how apparently somebody came to his compound, his house, and try to shoot and kill him. Right? That's what he's telling now. He's saying I was almost murdered essentially. Someone came here and tried to shoot me.
Okay.
And so people were skeptical about that because they were like, someone
Mhm.
came to your house and tried to kill you. And he was saying, "Oh, you see, after Charlie Kirk's death, they're coming for me." So some guy did some research, and guess what?
What?
It was bullshit. Apparently, it's bullshit. It's not
Oh,
true.
of
Nobody
course
came. There
not.
was no police report. There was no 911 call. There was no shooting at residence. And so now people are wondering why would he lie about that? And he's begging for money, right? And he's saying, and this is the thing too, like because now he's caught in a lie. We
Yeah.
can't really believe him on anything. But he's saying that he spends, could you believe this, $1 million a year on security. On
Million dollars.
security alone, $1 million. He has tons and tons of security staff protect him,
Wow.
right? These so it's not only just that, right? Because he's also mad because Candace Owens is apparently doing well, and we all know she's a Yahoo too, right? She's a fucking loony,
Yeah.
and she's lying and she's coming
She's
with
the
all these
ultimate
conspiracy
grifter.
theories. Yeah,
Cat.
and she's running this conspiracy theory now that apparently it was Charlie Kirk's own company that wanted him dead, right? And she's apparently told Tim Pool. I was gonna say Tim Cook.
Tim
Tim
Cook.
Cook. Tim Pool. Tim Pool is apparently now saying that he's calling Candace a cunt. He's calling her all types of names. Literally, when I mean crashing out, he's slamming on his podcast desk. He's losing his mind. He's the beanie is about to fall off on camera. That's how mad he is.
I want to see
And
that video fall off.
and so we may in a couple of weeks or maybe even a couple of days witness the fall of Tim Pool. I don't know what he's going to do to himself, but he's begging his subscribers for money. So there's going to be a mass exodus of people because, you know, why are you begging your subscribers for at this point millions of dollars because you're paranoid that someone's going to kill you, right? And the thing is, if you pay for security, I mean, like if they're like, what else can you really do? Like, do you
Yeah.
want a whole tank, a whole SWAT team? They're still going to come for you if they really want to. But these dudes and the quartering is also involved in this too,
Quartering.
right? The quartering
He's
is crashing
irrelevant
out. He's
compared to
losing it too.
Quarter. I mean, Corey's been losing it all the time, man. Like Quartering's been
Yeah,
begging for money for years.
of
Like,
course. But now he's upset and stuff, and because he's also making less money, and he wants to make Tim Pool kind of money. So he's been trying to do this political show with Melanie Mack and these two other people,
mm,
and he's not even interested in it. He's not even interested. But
well, I
this
think
whole
I've seen
thing,
it. Yeah.
yeah, we're very close to seeing the end of the grifterverse. The grifterverse is going to
First.
end. Yeah, the grifterverse is about to come to a close, like its end game. But who is going to be the Iron Man? That's what I want to know. Who's
Oh
going to be
my
the one that
god.
sacrifices themselves and gives them that big old, they do
Eric
the
was like that.
snap.
Yeah, Eric. I mean, his the
Hmm.
Ripperverse is dying. It's dying. Like
Yeah, it's dying, and all the stupid idiots who still believe that, oh, it can be salvaged. It's doing way better than Marvel and DC.
Oh yeah, it's doing way better Marvel DC. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
The only people who believe that are, Sturgis and, you know, Hounds
yeah,
that are
yeah.
identical to Sturgis.
That
Like,
that that was the goal of Image, Dark Horse, IDW at the one point not right at one point not owned by Marvel and DC. We're all some of them were Image was their goal was to do better than Marvel and DC. No, 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 right? No, their goal was just to do well and have people as a
mm,
right. It's not Eric Jalika to die is all he wants. He made the Rippaverse out of spite for Marvel and DC. Out of
yeah.
spite.
And now it's not being supported. You can't make and
Yeah.
create things off of hate. Let's be very clear. That's why this is failing. There might have been a little bit of people who had been like, I would support this slop, but those people are pretty much gone now. And the thing is, I remember because Tony was even saying this, and this is true. Like the numbers are definitely skewed, just like how
Yeah.
they like to say Marvel is skewed. Oh, Marvel, all these dudes are just buying variant covers. Okay, but that's exactly what Sturgis is doing with the Rippaverse.
Mhm.
I'm sure there's other people too, and they even have the nerve to buy the
You know,
graded
the
comics.
thing
That's
is
worthless shit, dude. You do realize?
they say that they're doing better in Marvel and DC. Yeah, but the Whipperverse isn't the point. They're not, and also you can't buy them in the local shops. You can't buy them.
No. Yeah, and they think that's a win. They think that's a W.
That's not a win at all. If you can't
No.
buy a comic at a shop, um, that's not a win. That's a loss. That's not good.
They think the stores are woke and dying. Okay, so Amazon is dying too?
Amazon, yeah, Amazon's dying.
Amazon is dying. Okay.
Yeah, Amazon's
You
dying.
can't even put, and by the way, the books they're not even issues. They're like more like paid trade paperbacks. So you would think, oh, they would want to put it on Amazon, but they would have to share a revenue cut with Amazon. But wouldn't that be worth it to
Oh,
get some
right.
exposure? But I guess they don't give a shit about that, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, because there's the same people say, go woke, go broke. Well, in their case, that proves they're wrong because the Whipperverse is not doing well. Like you said, you can't make a movement. You can't make a thing on hate.
Mm.
You gotta be.
Yeah, like their whole thing was we're gonna be exactly like Marvel and DC. Okay, Marvel and DC already exist. Like there's not much you can really do.
Here's the
You have
thing.
to offer something interesting in terms of storytelling.
How can you say you can be like Marvel and DC when you can't you have to establish your own brand first. You can't say we're gonna be like Marvel and DC. Marvel and DC have been around for over 50 years.
Decades. Yeah,
Yeah,
decades.
right? Okay. Marvel
Almost
doesn't
damn
even
near
say
half a century.
Marvel doesn't even say we're gonna be like DC, or DC doesn't even say to Marvel. We know they copy each other.
Oh,
That's true, but they don't even say that. It's you can't say that. Oh, I'm creating this universe. We're gonna create a comic. We're creating this universe. Gonna be like Marvel and DC. No, don't be like Marvel and DC. You're supposed to establish your own thing.
right. You could do stuff like Marvel and DC. They're definitely your
Yeah.
competitors, but like your business plan shouldn't just
When
be we're selling comics to spite Marvel
when
and DC.
when when Tom McFarlane and a bunch of other comic book creators created Image Comics, they weren't thinking being like Marvel and DC. They were just thinking, to have more freedom of characters, right? Because Marvel and DC
Mhm.
own characters, and they didn't like that all the time, right? They weren't thinking about owning Marvel and DC, in a right. I mean, kind of they did. That's where they left, but they weren't. But their goal wasn't to be trying to be better than Marvel and DC. Their goal was to have more creative freedom,
Right.
right? I mean,
But that's not what the Rippaverse doesn't
no,
give a shit about creative
yeah,
freedom.
yeah, okay, yeah. There's the only company that did better than Marvel and DC was Image Comics, with Spawn for a little bit. That's it. In the history of comics, Spawn, and then that didn't last very long.
Mhm.
Obviously, we're crowdfunding this animation. You think where'd you get this? And he has a Sasa sisters who are like, oh my god, Chuck
Yeah,
Dixon.
he needs those kind of writers who can, they can write very fast because he's obviously not a writer. He can't write, issue to issue. If they were, let's say, if they were to suddenly scale up to Marvel, I mean, he couldn't really, he's not a writer, right? So it's like
Hmm.
he started this business with I guess the marketing of, hey, I'm gonna write my own comic, but it really
Yeah,
is
that's the
not
thing.
that.
That's the thing with Marvel. When they started Marvel up, Stan, they were writers and illustrators. They started Marvel. Stan Lee was a writer.
Mhm.
What was he, a writer or was he an illustrator? I think he was a writer, right?
Well,
Jack
these are
Kirby.
writers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Stan Lee is a writer.
So yeah, when Marvel, like, right, when Image started, they were writers and illustrators. Eric July's not any of those,
No.
right?
And he shits on them. He shits on writers. He shits on illustrators because they work for Marvel and DC.
Yeah, that means they're good. I mean, that means Marvel. Well, no, all be good. It means they're still better than Eric July.
Could it just have been just it's a job? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like just because they have different opinions than you doesn't mean, oh yeah, they're there to just make trash, and they don't deserve to work because you don't like their stuff. But
yeah.
because you guys are all, you're not actually rational adults. You're all just fucking man babies who are up in their feelings and want to be validated 24/7.
Is it Andrew the one that like tries to like copyright, not copyright, but like strike you?
Who?
Andrew from the Whippoorwill. Doesn't Tony say that it's like Andrew is the
I
one
think
that
he
tries to?
does.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a dude, I don't know that guy. That's crazy.
TJ may back me up on this. TJ may know because he would know TJ. God, fuck. This- Oh yeah, Eric is trying to get into gaming now. I mean, like
Yeah.
nobody, no, his channel was it was Andy Andrew. Yeah, yeah, and his channel's dead. I mean, you went over his channel the other day. Uh, the views he
Oh,
gets and how
TJ.
much 300,000 subs is what he gets. Like I remember he went over the channel the
Oh,
other
wait, you're talking about me or TJ?
Eric July.
Yeah, Air July. Yeah, we were talking about that
Yeah,
earlier. Yeah, his views are all over the place because his topics are all over the place. He doesn't, instead of just sticking with entertainment, he's talking about politics and he's talking about economics and Trump
yeah,
and all these different things. And you're like, that's not getting you any views. That's making you lose subscribers. And just
yeah,
because they don't unsubscribe doesn't mean you lost
yeah,
subscribers, right? They're just not watching. They're not clicking your video. So they might as well just be dead accounts, right? That's what I was
yeah,
saying. Like, there's no, you have this big subscriber number, but your views are not even not even 10% of
yeah,
your subscriber count. It's
yeah.
that bad.
Exactly. People are there for your Ripperverse stuff, for his Ripperverse stuff. They don't care about
I don't
the
care
other
about
shit.
Trump and economics and what's causing, whatever hardship or whatever. They're there for entertainment. But these people, that's the thing. It was always political for them.
I mean, the Ripperverse
They
is political. It's a political thing.
yeah, yeah,
Clearly.
it was always political.
Yeah.
Like, despite whatever they say, it was never about the entertainment. It was never about critiquing the entertainment
No.
or letting the entertainment get better, right? It was not. It was just about they care about their side and they wanted to promote their side only.
Okay.
And the moment that sort of dried up, they had to, you had to switch gears.
Mm-hmm. That's what all right, Brandon. I'm gonna let you get back to your game. I'm done for the night. Yeah. I mean, we'll definitely do Fallout this week when it drops.
Yes.
For sure. Um,
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
we're gonna. I assume we'll talk about the Avengers trailer. I think we're allowed to talk about it, right?
Hopefully. Hopefully it gets posted online and we don't have
Yeah.
to worry.
Yeah. I mean, I think if we've seen the theaters, we have a right to talk about it, right? Publicly on
Yeah.
stream, right? I assume.
If it even shows up, that's another thing.
Oh, can you imagine if it doesn't show up? Oh my god. It'll be a great joke. It'll be a great joke on Disney's part.
That would be funny, yeah.
Yeah, it would be funny. There'll be a lot of pissed off people too. It'll be funny, but there's gonna be a lot of pissed off people. There's gonna be a lot of MCU people. There's gonna be a lot of pissed off MCU people. You're gonna hear it on X. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, they won't stop.
It's like but yeah, thank you guys. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing Fallout. We'll talk about the Vegetarian if it does drop. I mean, if it does drop, we're loud. I mean, if we're seeing publicly, what are they gonna do? Make you sign a waiver at the theater? You can't talk about the trailer. Bullshit.
It's already out. If it's in the theaters, then it's public.
Yeah, exactly. It's just not public online.
Yeah.
It's just public in the
Unless
theater.
you record it and post it online, that's a different story.
Well, apparently I read somewhere they're gonna have like an advert or something like that. Like, please don't record this, something like that. Don't record it. I'm like, how are you gonna force that? The only way you have to tell the theater people, the employees, to be actually cautious, right, with people with their phones. That's all you can do, really. You can't really enforce that. I mean, yeah, every time you go to the movies, right? Everybody goes to the movies. They tell you to put your phones away. But how do you enforce it? How do you enforce it? You right? Because we're gonna end this in a couple minutes because the employees don't always stay in the theater. They leave. Right? How are you gonna enforce that? Because I mean, if you sit in the front and you record the trailer, it's gonna look really, really bad. It's gonna look horrible, right? It's gonna look really, really bad. Like if you're really in the front, it's gonna look bad. If you're in the back, you're gonna have to be careful because that's mostly where employees sit, or not don't sit, but are right by the doors, right? So you gotta be careful. How are they gonna enforce it, right? It's like going to a Comic-Con because the New York Comic-Con, they show some of the trailers to some of the Marvel upcoming stuff. But they got leaked. How do you enforce that? You're not going to tell people you can't take away their phones. You can't take away their phones. What I think it might do, Blinded, if somebody does do that, and if they post it on YouTube, there's a chance there's a high chance possible that Disney will do something about that. They might strike. They might go for a strike. They won't copyright. They won't claim. They will not claim. They might go for a strike. Right? They might go for a strike. Disney might go strike your channel. Because I don't think they'll claim. I think they would do something that they'll strike. Because I think Disney will be vigilant. All right, Blinded. Like, share, subscribe, comment below, guys.
Peace, guys.
Come on. Thanks for watching him, bitch.